That's the wrong screen. One sec. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever it is in your part of the world. I am Deuscain, your variety type streamer for the night, and tonight we're going to be jumping back into Expedition 33, an RPG style game that we've been playing for a little while now. Came out in April, and we're pretty late in the game. We've got like one last big thing to do. And it's a pretty big thing, I'm not gonna lie. This one might fuck us up a little bit. But we are gonna give it a genuine attempt. We're gonna work hard, we're gonna give it our best. And if we're not good enough, then we're not good enough. So yeah. But before then, we're gonna do a little bit of chatting like we often do. So hi everybody, hope you had a good Monday. Mine has been honestly not great. Work has been you ever like try and follow up with stuff and it's just like, oh, this isn't going to work for this reason, this isn't going to work for that reason. So like, I do IT work for my daytime job, and we have to address our work in tickets. So I've got a couple tickets to install software, and I've sent it out to the person, and I'm just following up with them per procedure to say like, hey, would you mind testing this and telling us if it works so we can close the ticket? One person's like, yeah, no, everything's fine. I'm like, cool, great, I'll close your ticket. Another person's like, I'll test it Wednesday. And I'm like, I sent this to you Thursday. Could you test it sooner? And the last person is out of office all week because there's a holiday on Thursday in the US and they took the entire week off. So they are not going to be around at all. So I can't do anything with that ticket, even though I spent time on it, until next week. So it's it sucks. It really sucks, honestly. And then I had other stuff I was trying to work on today, which was I had 2 tickets for one person. Thought they'd be relatively simple, but turns out her computer is all kinds of jacked up, and now I'm looking at maybe we just need to build her a new one. Because it might actually be faster than solving all of the individual problems. I don't know yet. I'm gonna talk to some people about that. But I spent probably about an hour on the phone with this woman trying to fix her stuff today, and I couldn't even get her computer to bring up an administrative prompt for me to sign in and authorize it to do things with escalated privileges. That's how jacked up her system was. So, it's not good. So yeah, it's been a frustrating day of trying to take care of stuff, because we get credit on our metrics when we finish things, not when we, chip away at it. So, unfortunately, there is a lot. There is a lot that is just not recordable, and that's frustrating. Because I think I spent the bulk of my day on just a couple of tickets, and they just didn't go anywhere. My water tastes a little bit funny. I maybe should stop drinking from the tap. I'm even using a filter, but I think, yeah. I need to start switching to bottled water because the stuff here is not great. But also, if I have to tap out and run away from the computer quickly tonight, my stomach's been in a tizzy all day. So I think there's some candy I was eating that have something in it that my stomach is just not liking. But I have been running off to the restroom all day, so unfortunately. Unfortunately. Oh. But we are here. We're gonna be jumping into Well, there's a reason why the stream is called Simon. So last week we had one place left to go, which was Renoir's Drafts, which is a super late game dungeon. It basically has bosses as normal enemies. When you get to the very bottom of it, there's a section where it's just like, hey, we shouldn't go any further. This'll fuck us up. This is dangerous. And you can proceed, and when you do, you end up in a room that's completely dark, except being illuminated by a bunch of swords. The same kind that were in old Lumiere. And there's a dude sitting on a log, and you walk over, and you find out who the fuck Simon is. He is the super boss to end all super bosses. He is there to kick your shit in. He does not mess around at all. So,
Let's go.
yeah. I gave Simon some good tries last time. I did not succeed in beating him. I also didn't drop the difficulty down, so I'm still on normal. I have done a little bit of reading and research because this guy is really hard. Done a little bit of reading, I've done a little bit of research, and I believe I've seen things that are going to be relevant for taking him out. So, tonight is going to be focused on killing Simon. It might actually take all evening for one boss fight. This is how hard he is. But we will give it an honest try. Watch me get it on the first attempt. Knock on wood. But yeah, Simon's one hell of a boss.
Let's go.
And it's gonna be one heck of a fight. So, I don't know what else to say. I'm not super looking forward to this. This is going to be bad, but we will do our best. So, we get the game booted up and we'll swap over. I say I should be booting up the game. There we go. There we go. Okay. So, one thing I've learned about Simon that is going to be relevant for what I do here, Simon's more than a bit of a bastard. So, he's going to do a thing later in the fight that I've just recently found out about, where he's going to wipe out whatever party's fighting him and force you to switch to your backup party. I don't know what he does if you don't have a backup party, but the impression I'm getting is basically try and two-person him for as much of the fight as you can. But you have to use all 5 to kill him. You can't do it any other way. And boy, oh boy, that's going to be a challenging fight. So, we'll see how it goes. Charging burn is really good. That's health and speed. Can I put on Verso? Verso has charging burn. Okay. So that's fine. I don't need to do anything with that. One shield. That's a terrible one for me. Flee immediately when falling below 30% health once per battle. It's good speed. What's my best speed ones? Energizing turn. Wow. That's actually really good. Combo attack 2 is also good. Energizing shots. I think I'd rather use energizing turn. And then let's try to give her some more defense. Age of Survival we can't use. Longer Shell isn't bad. But it will remove most of her crit. Shell on Rush is... We have Tainted, which she had before. Powerful on Shell. No, charging crit is really about the best I'm gonna do. Oh, that makes her so weak, though. Her defense is so low. Okay. If I clear Solo Fighter from him, and I give her Solo Fighter, where did it go? Is this one of those weird ones that sorts strangely? Okay. There it is. So it's there. I don't know why. That gives her more health, reasonable defense. Yeah, because 3k defense is decent for her, and then I can give Minoko something. Not Age of Survival. Yeah, I mean, Longer Shell is decent. Yeah, he didn't have that before, so Longer Shell. Great. So that puts him a little bit lower on health, but about even on defense. Luna is going to be tankier. Unless I want to really do something crazy, she's going to be the one that is going to need work. So you need to be as fast as possible. Because you are just there to be fast. She's okay. I'd love to get Lune a bit more health, but I don't... If I carve down her speed, then she doesn't have... If I give her more crit, then she doesn't have speed. So we're going to go in here. Alright. So we're not going to need Sweet Kill, because she doesn't need it. She doesn't need Solo... Well, she has it equipped. She doesn't need protecting heal. She doesn't need powerful heal. She does need painted power. Doesn't need that. She doesn't need that. Actually, longer rush isn't bad. Because I think I have accelerating heal on her. Yeah. So she can basically every turn keep people's speed up, which is what's saving me. Counters are fine. Free aim I do free aim I do not care about with her. Augmented aim doesn't matter. Breaking attack is good. Beneficial contaminant is going to be good. That's fine. Breaking shots, I don't care. Charging crit is fine. Charging mark, charging tint, charging counter is okay. We're not going to hit his weakness. She cannot equip cheater. You don't need energizing or combo. Energizing heal is fine. Energizing parry is no. Energizing jump is no. Cheater's gonna be good. Energizing starts relatively cheap. Healing parry is useful. Healing fire would maybe help a little bit, but probably not much. Longer burn, marking break. Sniper, so she can break him on a free attack. Crit break, crit burn, crit vulnerability. Yes. So we're trying to, I want to try and offset her low crit rate with pictos that help that. Don't care about that. What's it called? Breaking Death. 5, that's good. Increase break damage against slowed enemies. Increase break damage against burning enemies. It would help. A lot of the 3s aren't very good. The play again on breaking isn't bad. Not going to hit their weakness. Accelerating last stand is fine. Augmented aim, burning break, burning shots. Sure, I'll take charging tent. I don't care. Okay. You I'm going to have to tweak. So. Intervention. All set. Don't really mind Grim Harvest. But what she really needs are those support abilities that I've generally been ignoring this whole game. That's fine. Ooh, Fortune's Favor is really good. Don't want that. Phantom Blade. Okay. So I can't get rid of combo attack. Sweet kill I don't need. Quick break is fine. She doesn't need the longers anymore. She doesn't need that. Ideally, I want to put cheater on her. So she has that now. Charging tint, don't care. Don't care about that. She's not here to do damage. Breaking Death. There we go. Like, I was looking for that. G-Master would be really good. I need 24, which I don't think I have. I almost certainly have 6, though. Don't need it. There we go. Celebrating Last Stand. So she has ludicrously low defense, terrible health. Okay. Let's get her some better pictos. So she has speed, speed, and speed. Hey, J-Log. I don't care about energizing shot. Let's look for some help for her. Clay's life. Energy Master is actually up for grabs? Holy crap. No longer gain AP on parry, gain AP on getting hit. Ugh. That's a bad one for this fight. No, because I gave her all those speed ones for a reason. Right. And there's basically none that are speed and health that are available. Right, because her only job is to go take the first turn as best you can and then get a certain person buffed. So what can we do with her? I mean, Ice Lance is a good, solid, cheap way to do what Tsunami's already doing. Lightning damage is fine. Stormcaller's pretty good, though. Because it's low lightning damage whenever they receive a hit. So that'd be good for that. Immolations, no. Hell. Increasingly high fire damage until she gets hit. Honestly, I think Wildfire is kind of perfect. Coastal Crush. Earth Rising. Rock Slide can break. How's June been going? June's been going okay. I got some time off at the end of May. Gonna have some time off later this week. Mostly just been playing this game and trying to relax and have a good time. So. 2 hits of that. Ice damage to all and heals. I really want to put Stormcaller in. I just don't know if I have the justification for it. It's the one skill I never learned. Duration 3 turns. Consumes 2 lightning to increase it. You know, this is actually worth burning one of my recoats for. This Terraquake is a better earth spell than the one I was using. So Terraquake to boost the break damage. Ice Lance to apply slow for very cheap. Wildfire for 2 ice stains. Stormcaller there, and then it wasn't Mayhem. What was the other one called? That's the one that hits everybody. Yeah, here we are. Extreme damage. Because I got 31 recoats left, I might as well use them. So, slightly different starting team here. We're going to watch the Simon intro again. Now that we've done some prep work.
These swords. They look like the ones in old Lumiere.
Ah, so he's the one who felled the Axon. Simon.
You know him.
He's an old friend of mine. We joined Expedition Zero together. He disappeared and I thought... Looks like you met Clair. I'll lay you to rest, my friend.
That's slow. That's powerless.
Cut him down.
God, Lune still does not get a turn before Simon.
Let's keep going.
That one's not too bad.
Just try it.
Gathers chroma around Verso, and Verso is at 1
I'll
HP.
improvise. I would have lived. I would have
The elements dance.
Plays immediately.
Toughness of earth.
Alright, everybody gets buffs now.
energized.
Let's keep going. Feeling better.
We're actually filling his break meter pretty good.
Cut him down.
A storm is coming. Ice shatter. Chroma is flowing. Good.
This should be
Sweet taste of
double thunder strikes.
sweet taste.
She's just reapplied slow. Let's just do this little guy. And Simon's phase 1 is down. Which is normal. His Phase 1 is not hard. It's this where things get difficult here.
My love, these foes are beneath you. You, who have fought heaven and earth, and subdued giants. To find me, to free me from her grasp. Would you fall now to the likes of them? While your oath remains unfulfilled, rise. Your enemies await.
And here we go. And everything gets reset because this game's like, hey, fuck you too. Yeah. Boost everybody.
Energized.
And I literally don't care about the next one. Slow him down.
Let's have some fun. Didn't really need it.
Alright. Gonna hit somebody. Fuck.
Not impressed. I must exact revenge.
Minoko rezzed. And we get a break on Simon.
We need it.
Yikes, so much HP? Yeah, you are absolutely right, J-Log. This guy is brutal with the amount of health he has. Oh god, the music's so good though. What level are your characters? The A team is 90, the B team is like 84.
Thunder, strike swift.
What to choose?
And the max is 99 or 100? I'm not sure, honestly. Okay.
What to choose?
Okay. Simon is no longer stunned. Pretty sure my level isn't max. My capacity isn't maximum, or infinite, I should say. Okay. He's vulnerable again. Should, if I did it right, He should get hit with 2 bolts of lightning every time I deal damage to him.
Let's carve a path.
Which is a mountain of free damage. Oh god, he gets 2 turns in a row. Oh, because my speed wore off. Shit. Shit, I just died. I just lost, because I should have used Minoko to heal. Remove somebody from the painting, and there went my support.
Bring it on.
The storm is coming. Ice shatter.
No, I messed up. I messed up. Because I should have spent her first turn buffing her energy and then healing on the next turn. Give everybody rush. But now I'm going to die.
Didn't really need it.
That'll get rid of his stun. He'll knock me down to 1 and then he'll take another turn right away.
Okay.
Oh, but it's Verso's turn. And breaking him doubles the number of burns he has.
That's better.
Hi, Yuki. I'm back on my super boss bullshit again. Alright, so I got a chance to heal, and I have a rare chance to revive. Come on. She took a turn. He's not slow anymore.
Shatter.
Except they say he is. And there goes the white for Team 1. She's gonna draw aggro. Oh, she doesn't have a double turn. Shit.
Time to shine. Henry. From fire. Let's dance.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
And there went my damage character.
You can't leave us yet.
Oh, she's back up. She's back up. Nope. Didn't expect that. Didn't expect that either. Crap. And there he goes, killing us all. Yeah. No, I made a couple of really bad mistakes there. Okay. We're fixing you. Alright. I don't care about that. And I don't care about that. Weird that I'm taking off painted power, but I don't actually need it. But I do, and this would have saved me if I could break with her basic attack, because that could have stopped Simon from acting. Alright. Yeah, sweet kill I don't care about. That one I don't care about. Quick break is okay, but she's not going to be breaking. I don't care about that. That would work. Alright, let's give her cheater. Because Lord have mercy, that one's broken. Alright. Attempt number 2. Just gonna skip it.
My cup is full. Energized.
And everybody's faster. And he's slower. He's so fast he's getting 3 turns in a row, even though he shouldn't be.
Time to end this. Didn't really need it.
200 burn stacks. 200 Goram burn stacks.
Thunder. Strike wind. Okay.
The short combo ain't too bad.
Battle. Violence.
And that'll weaken him a little bit, and then let's reapply slow. He's getting a bunch of turns, and I don't want to deal with that.
Everybody, let's go.
Okay, and Verso gets his turn back. So yeah, whatever Simon did, strip the buffs too. Jeez.
The darkness of Earth.
Maximum damage. Didn't really need it. I'll always come back. Bring it on.
Okay, got him in the counterattack. Sorry, we are playing through the ad break, folks. Because all of these attempts are going to take a minute. Slow him down. And buff everybody else.
Didn't really need it.
I work here, but supporting me. Thank you, Yuki.
Brace yourselves.
Would've lived.
Oh, that's a good hit.
Careful, Verso.
I'll manage.
It did not steal his buffs. Versus just ran out because it takes so many turns.
You're outmatched.
A storm is coming. Let the ink flow. Thunder! Strike wind!
Energized.
There's nothing I can do that's realistically going to affect this guy much, so let's just reapply debuffs.
Your turn to shine. That's better.
Oh, I lived. With a sliver, I lived. Holy shit.
Everybody, let's go.
Speed up.
Let's carve a path. Cut him down. Always come back.
Now Verso cannot die.
It's more like it.
Brace yourself.
Minoko went down. That's not great.
My dear.
Minoko's back up. You sit in the corner, sir. Okay. So that slowed him down.
Let us stay now. Feeling better.
So Elemental Genesis does not work that way. She has 4 darks. If I can get back to her turn.
I would have lived. That's better.
Okay.
So she can't use Genesis because it can only be cast with all 4, and the darks don't count. Okay. I had wondered about that.
Ice. Shut.
Leave him slow.
Careful, Verso.
Well, fuck.
Did I die again? I must rage. Disaster expedition, eh?
Everybody's buffs are active. Simon's no longer stunned. He's hitting Verso.
A storm is coming. Let us stain
Didn't really need it. Let's carve a path. I would have lived.
Alright, let's do something stupid.
I would have lived. I would have lived.
Okay, that was not stupid, because Verso's back.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hey, Pickles. We're still trying to kill God. It's not going well. God, slow.
Let the ink flow.
Oh yeah, the ultimate goal. Exactly, you get it. Elemental Genesis is usable. That's silly. Keep him slowed. What is your problem with Verso? What?
Let's have some fun.
And Minoko's down.
Let's carve a path. Let's go again.
Oh, sweet mercy, yes. Weaken his damage output. And everybody gets energized. And they get buffs.
Everybody, let's go. Let us stain
How does he get 2 turns? missed one block.
I'll manage.
But that's fine. That ain't bad. I'm starting to feel the pressure here because he's about to shift to phase 3. And that is going to be an all or nothing moment. His health is less than half, it sure is. And all those burn stacks are helping.
Okay.
Violence.
Time to bleed.
Minoko is
Brace
down.
yourselves.
Verso is hurt. But we're getting a break.
Cut him down.
Chrome is flowing.
Cannot let him get out of slow. That will kill me.
Thunder! Strike spread!
The dead are. Oh god, I forgot to res him! Shit! No longer stunned. Okay. No, I could have gotten Minoko back. Damn it. Now I'm mad at myself.
I need it. My turn.
Down to the bottom half. Bottom quarter, maybe. Gotta push him over the edge and get him to phase 3. And I should be able to pick up this spare. The expedition is removed from the canvas. He nukes everybody. So at 1/3 health, he just has a team kill. And you must send your B team in.
Let's spill some ink.
Because this game likes to fuck with you. Wait, no. Wait, yes, Pickles. This is why I was scared.
Void, take everything.
Okay. Doubles damage, and she has enough for enervation.
Your turn to shine.
So it is her turn. Gomage this, you son of a bitch. Eat a dick, Simon. Peace at last. We beat Simon. Thimisos, Simon's sword. 50 color of Lumina. I should hope there's 50 color of Lumina here.
Simon. More and more of my mind is fading away. I must put my words down on paper before I lose myself entirely. My beautiful Claire. What did she do to you? That paintress. She fooled me. She looked so much like you, and I believed her story. She granted me the power to fell the axons and enter the monolith. I realized too late that she had warped my mind. That she had in fact taken you away. Locked you somewhere I could never reach. And set me on a path to destroy your future. But then I met Aline, who showed me that I could save you. With her help, I descended to the bottom of the monolith, where Aline had sealed him away. The one who brings the Gamache. The one who threatens our very existence. But his powers are strong, and I'm finding it harder and harder to fight his influence over my mind. My mind is breaking. My final thoughts are only a few. I despair. But one day, our suffering will end, and we will find our way back to each other. In this life, or another.
He loved painted Clea, and real Clea pulled a fast one over on him. What does sword do? The remains of Simon's chroma. Oh, right, because you can fight him again. Right. I don't know why somebody would want to do such a horrible thing, but it is possible. They put it in the game. But yeah, Simon's sword is hands down the best sword in the whole game. It comes in at max level. An ethereal sword deals light damage on any damage dealt with skills. Chance to apply burn on dealing light damage. Can't die if you're at least rank A. So, immortality. And I have the perfect stats for it already. Like, it's a broken weapon. Comparing it to the Corpresso that I have right now, it's a little bit weaker, but that ethereal sword deals light damage on any skill. Kind of puts in the work. Yeah, it's just basically trading burn damage for light damage. So, not as useful, but still good. I'm gonna probably need some time to fix all these character skills. Oh my god. I can't believe I did it on, what was it, the second attempt? Like, that was nuts. Jesus. I gotta fix everybody. Because everybody's got this weird stuff equipped. I'm just like, yeah, no, you're just 90% speed now. Alright. Yeah, with everything she can do right now, she's fine. Marking card is good. Fortune's Fury is fine. The immortality is crazy. Yeah, it really is. I thought that would take all stream. Turns out I had a pretty good strat once I figured out what was going on.
Son, here I come.
So where do we go from here? Did I do this on the glyphs yet? I don't think I did. I've done those. I've done that. I didn't do the Isle of the Eyes. I've definitely done the Monolith. I guess technically there's the painting workshop. Yeah, that was a bit of a rush.
Hang on tight.
I assume it's going to take us a while to get through Lumiere. And once we get to Renoir, like, I assume there's going to be a whole lot of plot after that, so might as well start working on Lumiere. Because, yeah, anything else is... Simon was the big challenge.
Hang on tight. Flashing through the sky!
So this is how Lumiere made it in here. They went in here and then went through the waterfall and down to the other side, and that's why they ended up over here at the beach. Interesting to see the path they would have had to take. Oh, I need to fix my party too. All the lights are going off.
Wait for us here. It's dangerous for you near Papa. We'll have to move fast. I can't maintain them for very long.
Time for the greatest exhibition in history.
Tomorrow comes.
Can I not? Nope.
These expeditioners are glorious wreakers of havoc.
The sword of Lumiere.
Oh wow, this is all so much easier than all the other shit I've been doing.
Cut him down.
It's the same music as Simon. Just doesn't have the lyrics. Which, by the way, the music that plays when you're fighting Simon, the name of that song is We Lost. That's the actual name for that song, which is nuts. It is a crazy name for a song. And there is still stuff to find in the corners if you're looking.
What have we here?
Good stuff.
Great.
I'm sorry, what? Yeah, I will reiterate what everybody else says. There is no way this does not win Game of the Year. This is where we had that nice long path at the beginning of the game. Because we could go back to it later and run around and fuck around up here. We're like, remember this place? This is where Gustav was sad and wanted to give his girl a flower. Wow, things were nice and easier back then.
Great.
Energizing powerful. Gives 2 AP on applying powerful. Alright. Something over there, so we have to go this way. He did this to the 32, which is those that came after us. He literally turned the next generation of expeditioners into enemies for us to fight. That's evil. What is that thing? You mean the thing in the distance that was glaring at me in the sky? That... I guess you might not have seen it last time. That is a new type of Nevron that Rio Renoir made, and it is called Creation. It's weird and it's interesting. We fought some of them in Renar's drafts. And then it showed up in the tower, too. Oh, God, do you have to go so fucking hard, game? I know this is the coolest moment ever. But you have to sell it as an even cooler moment.
An advantage.
Right, forgot I could fly? Yeah, I can. Now there's one way to go. Yeah, Verser's just taking him out himself.
Oh, lovely.
Your father. He's at the tower.
Yes. I am.
Isn't it beautiful here? Her paintings were always astonishing. I wish she would understand. Understand what? Just what it means for me to paint. What do you mean? Boy's gone silent. So is that like a young Renoir? I've been misinterpreting those.
What have we here?
Good stuff.
Charging stun. You hit a stunned enemy, you get 5% of your charge. Oh god, they're so dead.
Useful.
Motherfuck.
Let's carve a path. That's better.
There we go. Sorry, friend. You're free now. That just loops. So I was correct, and the other way was the right way forward. There's just nothing on the side path. Well, that's unpleasant.
My turn.
And this is still Simon's song playing in the background. It's just not really cranked up like it was before.
What have we here?
Okay, here we go. Chromatic. Whatever the fuck this is.
I am refreshed. Let's have some fun. Didn't really need it.
Oh my god, we are one-turning a chromatic. Augmented counter 3, 75% increased counterattack damage. Okay, game, it's the end of the game. You don't need to go this hard.
Well, that will help.
Swear to God, if Renoir is harder than fucking Simon. He shouldn't be.
An advantage.
The Opera House.
Noko knows something about the Opera House? What is this and what does this do? Lumiere suffered much damage. There's something in the water. Oh yeah, it's like a diary. Journal of Expedition 60. Legend expedition known for its unorthodox tactics.
William, Expedition 60. They mocked us when we said the human body is the strongest of them all. We trained relentlessly, and now our bodies have achieved the pinnacle of human performance, with which we are able to crush our enemies. We are so much more agile and aerodynamic without the heavy uniforms constraining our glorious muscles. With Leslie's unstoppable training regime, we are impervious. That's how we were able to charge through that ghostly Gamage barrier and reach the Paintress. But it seems we've been wrong about what she is. The Paintress is just as trapped as we. The real terror lies beneath the monolith. The rest of Expedition 60 marched on to confront him. while
Holy
I was
shit.
tasked to warn Lumiere. But it seems I might have run out of time. One last swim separates me from Lumiere. But even with my mighty muscles, I don't know if I can outswim the Gamache. So here I write my final message. Bare naked muscles will save the world. And don't waste time on the Paintress. Aim for the bottom of the monolith.
That's nuts. So Expedition 60 was basically just like bare ass naked and buff as hell, and they just charged through the Gamage barrier and just met the Paintress and were like, stop it, and she's like, I'm not doing it. That's amazing. And I almost didn't get that info.
Interesting.
Chroma? Give me an option to interact with the door. Oh, this one's just here to fuck with you. Good to know. So he made a young Versa to play piano.
Nice.
I thought I saw a light going up, but no. That's a creation. That is several creations. Didn't think so, but I had to check.
Nevrons from the Axon Islands. What are they doing here?
The Axon's their papa.
Probably should have let them finish speaking, but... But apparently Nevrons from the Axon Islands are Renoir's creations. I will have to let them talk more. That way looks forward. What's over here? Alright, here we go. Seeing those things fly around is crazy. Yes. She's down in one shot. And Versa 1 turns it all again.
Oh, lovely.
Healing stun. Recover health on hitting a stun target. Is that a chromatic? I don't think so.
Didn't really need it. Almost there.
Mael,
Let's go.
Yeah, they saw me. I just keep dealing more and more damage the more hits I get in. Picto already owned, converted to Chroma. Okay. So instead of doing the other thing, I could have gone this way, looped around here, and made my way over to wherever it is I'm going. Maybe I should continue. Maybe I should continue. Continue what? Forever, forever, the boy's gone silent.
An advantage.
Roma. Oh, it's a trail of gamage flowers. Oh. I still haven't fought a creation in here yet, even though they've been running around. I'm overdue for one.
Well, that will help.
Is that a gestural I see?
Gao baka kiko
After all this mess that's happening, I was the only one curious enough to make the journey here.
Eno.
But this place is sad. Yeah, not wrong. Bunch of weapons. Oh, I'm actually almost out of money. I should probably fight the merchant first and see what he actually has. See what Versa can do to this guy.
You're outmatched.
Naru pokira vemiro.
Full strength, bonus damage on full health. I wish I had the money for it, but I bought other things instead. Well, if I find something that'll give me money, I can come back.
Eye somewhere past the gardens.
That looks like a Clair Obscur. Or it's just a statue that they cut in half.
I can't sustain the expedition as much longer.
Matt, we need to defeat them fast.
Lovely.
A trail will be a welcome sight in most recent life scenarios, which is opposite here. Yeah. No trails. So, funny thing about this. Verso takes his second turn and proceeds to put his foot up this guy's ass.
Nice.
Okay. was completely silent.
Didn't really need it. Didn't really need it.
We're gonna keep powering through the ad break. Completely silent. You can fix that.
Hey, listen!
Yeah, we're listening. Indeed. Thunder and lightning, very, very frightening.
Well, that will help.
Three of them. Finally a challenge.
We're outmatched.
Still did it with 2 turns of Verso.
Great.
Lumina point. Out of the mill, I can hear something moving over there, though. And that might be a creation. Yeah, that's a creation, all right. What? Let me in there.
Nice.
Hey, Rico. Nice. There we go.
Good stuff.
Alright, ad break is finishing. We've got a mini boss fight going on here.
Your father's been extra inspired.
A most enticing challenge.
Oh, I ran into that one.
My turn.
Verso one turned an endgame boss. Faster than strong. Always play twice in a row but deal half damage. I think I'll keep Cheater. Even if it is expensive.
Great. Papa's over there. And the chroma we need to bring back Lumiere.
Even I can sense him.
We'd better make sure we're ready.
Okay, this is end of the game. We're going long tonight, I guess. He's here doing what needs to be done, what I can't do anymore. What do you mean by that? Yes, unless... No, maybe I should never stop, but... Boy's gone silent. Okay. I have skipped taking any kind of break for the last 2 ad breaks. I am going to actually get the stretch now.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Okay. I think I've literally taken no damage. So I heard a rumor that apparently if you fight this guy and your entire team is wearing swimsuits, he will wear one too. I don't quite know why, but...
Papa?
Alicia.
Please. I just want you to understand what this canvas means to me.
I do understand. I know how powerful and intoxicating it is. How deeply attached we can become to the worlds we pour our hearts and souls into. I was enthralled, and it nearly killed me.
It doesn't mean you have to erase Verso's canvas.
Child, do you think I want to? After all the sorrows we've endured, do you really think that I want to destroy this last piece of his soul?
Then don't.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices. We do what we must.
Grief often blinds us, and we make choices we can never take back.
You grieve for 2.
I grieve for many.
The choices of parents leave indelible marks upon their children. But ultimately, the voices in their head have to be their own. You cannot set the boundaries of their life for them.
After the fire, you wanted me to find new joy in life. And I tried. But I couldn't. Faso died because of me. How do I get from that to joy?
Child, it will get better, I promise you. But this is not the way. Your friends speak truth. And it changes nothing. You can hate me. But that's a choice I must make. As your father, I must look out for you. Especially when you can't look out for yourself.
You treat me as if I'm still 5.
I treat you as if the shadow from the worst day of our lives is going to suffocate you and take you from us too! Enough. I said enough.
All right, let's kill God.
Sweet taste of battle.
Wait, how many turns do I get before the final boss? I don't see him on the list. I don't see him on the list at all. There he is all the way at the bottom. He's gonna lose that one and only turn.
Stop this insanity. It's time to go home.
One of his axons.
Challenge, but this is beginning to irk me.
Fuck. He keeps regenerating.
Maybe we focus on the axons first.
No, she can't.
She. Clair? Aline? Oh, it's Aline!
Mama.
Aline, you're going to kill yourself. It's too soon for you to return to any canvas.
Congrats, Pickles. Oh, his sword's a paintbrush. I love it. He came out of stun and took so much burn damage he almost died. Oh no. Oh buddy.
Watch out.
Summons the Dysandra Convis.
You selfish Aline. Was the one who saved me when I lost myself in a canvas. She taught me how to safely use our gift. How to soar without flying too close to the sun. We painted hundreds of canvas worlds, pushing the very boundaries of creation. And she never let me forget that every day we spent here has a price. Yet, here we are now.
So trust her. If she's doing this, then...
I trust what she taught me. This is not a game. You think you know what's at stake, but you don't.
I know precisely what's at stake. You want control. You want to feel like you're doing something. You couldn't save Verso, so you want to save us. Except you're not. Destroying the canvas won't help us move on. It'll just deny us the one place that helped us feel again.
67 years. 67 years I spent trapped within the monolith. But I persisted. Do you know why? Do you know why I cannot leave her or you behind? This is what I see every day. I cannot spend another day with living corpses. Since the fire, our family has crumbled. Aline, in the canvas. Clair, fighting a solitary war. You, a living ghost. Verso's death broke us. Wanted to be fixed. I need it to be fixed. I cannot lose you too.
Don't you see? That's how I feel about them. I can't lose them either. I've lost too much. Papa, see? I've lost so much.
We both lost so much.
Papa, I don't want to lose you either. I'm not leaving you forever. Just a little longer.
I want to trust you, but
You're very scared.
keep the light on for you. I hope you find peace. Hold on to each other.
He's been quiet the whole time.
Verso.
I'm sorry.
The end. Reach the end. So the only thing I can do is tell the boy to stop painting. I suppose I could have turned around and left. That was an option too, but...
Hi. You're tired of painting, aren't you? I'm tired too.
grateful to be here.
Mamon's gift.
Why did you run in? It's dangerous for you here.
See things as they are, not how you want them to be.
What?
You lied to your father.
No.
You saw it too. But he wanted to believe. You're going to die here. Why don't you just leave? You can always come back.
The moment I leave, Papa will erase this canvas.
This is not worth your life.
What life? My life of loneliness in a shell of a body, with no voice and no future.
You're my El. No matter where you are, you don't need this canvas.
But everything I want is here. Here I have a chance to live, Verso, to live. Out there I merely exist.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices.
Stop quoting Papa!
It's time to stop painting.
Verso! Papa also said, hold on to each other.
Old friend, you've traveled miles, spinning in circles. Your blind eyes on the dial, stripping
I'm sorry.
out colors. But it's time to say goodbye.
A Verso fight, huh?
Next life.
Decide the fate of the canvas. Light is my L. I want the canvas to survive.
Void, take everything.
Battle loot, our drafts collide.
Please. Thank you. Stop him from painting.
Don't say that. Please, don't say that.
Please, listen to me. Only you can do this. You can do this, please. Unpaint me. Unpaint me.
Verso.
Please. I don't want this life.
Stop saying
I
that.
don't want this life. I don't want this life.
I just wanted to live this lifetime together. This lifetime that was stolen from us. Please. Bro. Please.
I don't want this life. Help me. Help me.
you could grow old, would you find a reason to smile?
Epilogue. A Life to Paint. Is that like a little verso? Oh. And that's her husband. Gustave and Sophie. Old Man Verso. Is she forcing him to play? It's a somewhat ominous ending. That's a complicated ending there. Because it's that scene of real her with the paintress marks on her face just kind of throws me there. It's like, did she steal his free will? Did she force him to play the same way other people forced him to do other things? But yeah, I mean, overall, good damn game. Like, that opening is spot on. It gives you a reason to connect with these characters before pulling that away and being like, no, no, no. That happiness and joy that you felt with Gustav and Sophie, that's your impediment for going on this quest. You're trying to save somebody from taking that away. And you think that's going to be the extent of what you're dealing with, and then that beach scene happens, and it just takes you out of it. And it puts you alone, and then you you adventure with Gustav and end up finding that cave that is just empty. And everybody's dead, and Gustav almost takes his own life. And it's like, yeah, no, there's just everything is extremely painful. And it slowly works its way up from there. And there's our moment for Gustav. Hey, Sophie got a card. Nice. You know, the end of Act 1 with the death of death of Gustav was impactful. The end of Act 2 with the paintress dying and the Gamage happening in truth was impactful. Even the side stuff where you're seeing which characters are like what they think of people, like the one where we meet painted real Clair in the tower, and she's like, yeah, don't let anybody tell you what to do. Don't let anybody tell you you're not allowed to be selfish. You can be selfish. Be honest with yourself and be selfish. Like, Clair, as much as she is a villain and antagonist in the story, because she's the one who created all the Neverons, she painted over her previous self. She painted over Simon to get him to destroy the Axon. But she's also the one like, yeah, mom and dad aren't mature enough to have the conversation they need to have. So yeah, you know, this will keep going until one of them just loses. So it's a lot. But it all has this beautiful spirit to it that you can definitely tell the difference between a work like this and one made without spirit, one that's just a purely commercial product. This one has a story, it is telling a message, and it's a complicated message. Because yeah, the other option would be to play as Verso, and Verso beats Mael, and he forces the painting to stop, and everybody dies. And that's what happens. That's what's gonna happen if you chose that route. And it's incredibly painful. But this one on its own, like, because we already know, like, Versus like, yeah, you're not leaving the painting, you're gonna die in here, and you know that, and your dad knows that, and he's just lying to himself and pretending like he doesn't. And she owns up to it with Verso. She's like, yeah, I am. I'm staying here forever. I'm never leaving. And that scene at the end where he's sitting down and it's old man Verso and he doesn't know if he wants to play, and then you see Mael's face and he starts to play. And that's just like, does she force him? Is she just puppeteering him at this point? Also, who's the little kid? Is that like one of Gustav's like assistants or something? I thought that was like a little Verso or something. But we see them for such a short period of time at the beginning of the game, so there's not much time to really bond with them. Well, let's play out through the entirety. But yeah, it's just a question of, you know, has Mael become a monster in some ways, the same way that the Paintress was seen, that that Renoir was. It's also interesting to see the difference in depiction of painted Renoir versus real one, where painted one is just very stiff, very stoic, very stubborn. And while that is true to a point, let's see here. Oh, no, that's gone in a flash. Press any button. "66 hours and 17 minutes. Yeah. It's a situation where there's no real good ending necessarily, because we don't want the painting to be destroyed. Everybody we know and bonded with ourselves is in this painting. We're much like Mael in that regard. But we're also being shown the very real truth that, you know, this is a prison as much as anything else. But yeah, it's interesting and it's thought-provoking. It's one of those stories that doesn't have a clear answer. This is a better version of Mass Effect 3, where you just get like two answers you don't really like at the end, but you can kind of respect them both. So yeah. But that's Expedition 33. I'm gonna have to figure out what we're gonna play later this week, because I have a couple games on the side. I thought the final dungeon would be quite a bit larger, honestly. I guess the Monolith was kind of like the really big dungeon, because that one was huge, and Lumiere was surprisingly short in comparison. But yeah, let's look for somebody to raid. A lot of people playing Deltarunes and playing V Rising. Deltarune. Somebody's playing Dune. But I hope you all had fun with this game. I definitely know I had a blast, even if I did some of it off stream. It's still a fantastic game and it deserves all the praise that it gets, and I'm so happy for that, because it really it really was something I had my eye on for a while, and the fact that it got to turn around and become something that did so well and is loved by so many people is just it brings me joy. So yeah, let's see if we can rate it into this person. Yeah, looks like it's good. All right, everybody, thank you for joining me. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever it is in your part of the world. If you want to catch any of my other clips and VODs, they're over here on YouTube. Reminder, I do have a Discord over here where you can catch all the stuff I post, and some of it even earlier than you see on my socials, which, if you want those, here's a list to all of my active socials. And because I'm going to remember, here's my raid message. But take care, everybody. I will see you on Wednesday for a surprise, because I don't know what it's going to be yet. But take care, everybody. I'll see you later.